Hey everyone. So, has anyone ever said anything to you or done something, or maybe you saw or smelled or heard something and you had an immediate emotion? Like you were suddenly reactive and were sad or enraged or whatever it might have been. Welcome to your triggers. So, I would say I never even knew what a trigger was until about 10 years ago. Fast forward 10 years later, after being married and having a child and all sorts of other events in my life, I now know what triggers are because I triggered people and they triggered me. And it's amazing how somebody can say something to you and it's immediately this emotion. But I had to start bringing awareness to my triggers. I had to start looking at something a little bit deeper than what that other person supposedly said to me or did to me that wasn't actually their fault. I mean, there are things that people can say to you that are cruel, that will trigger you. Sure, that needs to be worked on. But we also need to work on our own triggers. I didn't know if this was possible until I started examining my triggers. And it's a lot of work. It's something that requires massive amounts of self-awareness, focus, attention. So if you do this though, eventually there's a little gap between the trigger and the emotion. And that's a moment for you to pause. And then sometimes you pause, you bring awareness to it, and still you go into the emotion. But that little pause can become bigger and bigger and bigger. And you start to gain self-mastery over these triggers. So I don't believe that triggers are a bad thing. They are a sign, they are a message, they are telling you something about yourself, something that needs to be worked on so you can be free from this. Now, there are a lot of deep emotional scars that a lot of us are dealing with. However, if we could pick away at those and start to heal from those, then we can start to live a life of a little bit more freedom and a little bit more, I would say, control over our circumstances and what actually has an effect on us. All right, we'll talk soon. Bye.